Hey sis, what would happen if a dream client or opportunity asked you for your brand kit? What about your EIN or your most recent invoice right now? Would you feel calm and confident or chaotic and scrambling? If your back end feels more like a digital junk drawer than a CEO dashboard, then this episode is for you. More when we return. Hello, my beautiful mompreneurs. Welcome back to another episode of the Making of a Mompreneur Show, where we build purpose driven, profit producing businesses without sacrificing our families or our faith in the process. I am your host, Rasheeda Green, the business coach and digital systems queen and founder of the Get Right Coaching, and the creator of the Digital Mompreneur Academy. And today's topic, we're talking all about setting up your digital house like a real CEO. Our topic today, file it like a CEO, simplify your systems, and stay sane. That's right. We're not going to lose our minds trying to find everything in our laptop, storage, Dropbox, Google Drive. Yeah, we'll use those things to find what we need, but we are going to get ourselves more organized with our digital devices. We're now in week 3 of our Spring Into System series, and today we're going to talk about how to organize your business back in so you can actually breathe, scale, and slay your goals with peace of mind. So if you are joining us live, make sure you put hashtag live in the comments below. Also, let us know where you are joining us from so that we know the vast wideness of the reach of the Mompreneur HQ. All right. As usual, we want you to get your pen, paper, or digital device so that you can take down some good notes and nuggets. And feel free to share those nuggets with us. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share this episode with your business besties so they too can get all the knowledge and wisdom we're pouring out in this episode. It is time to stop winging it and let's file it like a CEO. All right, we're coming to you with our first topic for today, why filing systems actually matter. Let's just have a moment of truth. Mompreneurs, we don't just manage businesses, right? We manage homes, children, marriages, groceries, schedules, appointments, and Ubering. And we do a lot of stuff. And things I haven't even mentioned. There's probably even more than that. Your brain is juggling a lot already. So when your digital life is messy, it's not just annoying. It's mentally exhausting. You are tired, frustrated when you cannot find a thing you're trying to find. And guess what? You lose a lot of time trying to locate it. I know that I have done this time and time again because my back end systems are not totally all refreshed and cleaned yet either. Right. But one thing I know is that God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. And that's in First Corinthians 14 and 33. But let me tell you, that also includes business systems. And here's why a business filing system isn't really optional. It's more like essential, like you need this. I talked about how much time it saves because now instead of spending 3 hours looking for something, no more spending 20 minutes looking for one thing, digging through multiple downloads. You're really saving time. It prevents costly mistakes. Like, for example, if your client or someone did ask for these things up front right now, you will not lose the business because you're not saying, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have that right now. I'll get back to you tomorrow in 48 hours. You're able to come up with that content request easily. It also positions you for elevation, right? Because a clutter free backend helps to build your confidence and show up like a boss, right? If you have that confidence, because if somebody asks you for anything, you got it, it's ready. You know where it's at. You know what you named it based on your naming conventions. And people, that are asking you for this documentation, if you can provide it to them in a quick manner, They will see that as somebody who's organized and prepared for the business that they're about to engage with you in. And that's why we're building today peace, professionalism, and preparedness. And we're doing that with our digital business filing system. So, as we move on to talk about the 6 core areas that every digital CEO should organize, I want you to drop in the chat if you are ready. Put in the chat ready so that we know that you're ready to move on to the 6 core areas that every digital CEO should organize. And that includes me. I'm one of those CEOs who needs to organize these areas. I have identified them and I'm going to share them with you. So, these 6 core filing areas that you need and why they matter. And yes, we're doing all of this inside of Trello because Trello is visual, it's flexible, and easy for busy mompreneurs to manage. So if you're not familiar with Trello, then you should go ahead and check it out. They do have a free version that is very robust that you could use. In fact, the system that we use in our digital business filing system actually is can be used and implemented on the free version of Trello. Okay, so one of the key areas that we would like to start with. Oh, and I do have an affiliate link on my website, thedigitalmompreneur.com. And I want to say it's /Trello. And you could definitely sign up and try it out with that link. All right, so admin and legal. So the administrative information and legal documentation, you want to include that as a core area for focus for digital organization, because one of the things that you don't want to get caught out there with is not having your legal documentation in place, contracts in place, invoices, your EIN number. And it's funny because my EIN number stays on my desk along with my Secretary of State paperwork. Using the Trello, using the digital business filing system is actually one other way that I can easily get to it if I'm not at home. Be able to have access to that information. So when we're talking about admin and legal, we're referring to your EIN, your business licenses, if you have any certifications or licenses. For me, I have a couple of coaching certifications I do. I am a certified vendor for the state of North Carolina. So those are things that I would keep handy if anybody needs to know. There's also a reason to include your contracts in here. Any NDAs that you may have signed or had someone sign, right? Your standard operating procedures. Those are things that you want to have easily accessible because if you want to grow your team, hey, they need to have access to these things. You don't want to have to search high and low or by golly record everything at the time of hiring. So you might want to have your SOPs in there. Also, what about your website policies? Those are quote unquote legal, right? Because they are going to be referred by entities outside and you need to have that type of structure available in your firm. So you want to have your website policies readily available, as well as any insurance documentations that may be required to run your business. Now, why this is important, it is the foundation of your business. These documents like EIN, that's your tax number, that's your employee identification number, which is the equivalent of your tax ID number or social equivalent of your social security number for you as an individual. It's the tax ID number for your business. Without this in place, you're exposed to these legal risks and missed opportunities. Imagine getting invited to a grant or partnership, and depending on who your circle is, though, there may be somebody who's doing that, who's writing grants and says, oh my gosh, I think this would be the perfect grant for you. I'll help you write it and everything. Do you have this documentation? It's due tonight at midnight, or it's due tomorrow at midnight. These are opportunities that might come quickly, suddenly, but are great opportunities that you just might miss. Because missing the deadline, you might miss the deadline because you couldn't find your LLC certificate. Now, the LLC certificate, no, because you could see your application online, but I don't think that you actually see the certificate online. So you would need to have that information available. But if you don't, you might miss out on a great opportunity. So when you're filing it like a CEO, that means you can respond like a CEO with speed, confidence, and clarity. All right. So we know that you have to have your admin and legal as a core area for concentration for making sure that you're organized. But another area is your branding and visual assets. Sounds easy, right? You know what your colors are, or do you? I know I don't, right? Because you want me to tell you it's hashtag FFE160? Maybe I could tell you that, but is it actually just one color? Is that actually the right number? I could just say my colors are pink, purple, gold, blue. I could give you those general colors. But when you're looking at an opportunity to get flyers done or things like that, you need to have it more specific and you need to have it readily available, right? You could have it saved in Canva in your brand folder. That's just another place to go. If you have your digital business filing system, then you can have your logos, your color palettes, your font, even your brand guidelines, right? Your headshots, your media kit, brand photos, even. You can have all of this right in your digital business filing system. And it's important for every coach, designer, or collab partner you hire, they're going to ask for these assets, right? Having them ready shows you that you take your brand seriously. And it also saves you from sending the wrong version of the logo for the fifth time. I've gotten caught in that. So just to share, I'll share later. But basically, this will allow you to make a great first impression. You can even name it first impressions if that's the case. Your first impression toolkit, even, because these are things that are the things that people are going to see immediately. When it's organized, you show up consistent and professional every single time because now you have this card in the DBFS that will allow you to be able to pull everything up at once. Another thing that's important that you want to focus on, making sure that it's all together and neatly packaged, is going to be your finance and payments. It includes invoices, receipts, profit and loss statements, tax documents, PayPal and Stripe summaries, your budget. All of these things are finance related that are going to be important to document or track for your business, especially when it comes time to tax season, right? That is, for some, tax time equals panic, right? Because it's, oh my gosh, it's tax season. I got to pull all these paperwork together. I got to file, look through all these piles of receipts. I got to make sure I look through, print out all these statements. But that should not be the case. You need to know where your money is coming from and where it is going. And this card will help you to be a data driven CEO, not just a dreamer, right? We're going to take the dream into its vision and vision to reality, and make sure that we are doing all that we can to set ourselves up for success in the meantime. And when you know your numbers and you make better decisions, and that way you get to keep more profit. Plus, keeping these documents filed keeps you audit ready and stress free. Because if you're a business and you are filing taxes, you are subject to potentially getting audited by the government. You know, why struggle? Why try to get rush, panic, and do all that stuff at the last minute when you can just be prepared with the digital business filing system? Now, I'm going to take me a sip of water and we're going to talk about content and marketing. This is a pretty big, broad subject, but social media captions, graphics, blog posts, email swipe files, promo copy, content calendars, all of this can actually go into the digital business filing system. You can record it as their own cards within the Trello system, and really make it easy. You can put the captions, you can put the picture, you can put a link to a document that you're referring to in the social media graphics. There's a lot that you can do. You can have links to your blog posts directly within a card. so that you can go straight there. If somebody with the keywords or phrases, so if somebody was to ask you, what do you have on? I'm interested in learning more about social media marketing. You may have this information available and organized in your filing system so that when somebody asks you for something, you can just pull it up. Email swipes. You don't have to keep reinventing the wheel. You have good emails that you've sent out, or email sequence, nurturing sequence, affiliate marketing, affiliate emails, whatever the case may be. You can store them all in one filing system to help you to stay organized, because really your content is one of your most valuable business assets. Having it organized allows you to repurpose and reuse instead of reinventing the wheel every single time. Instead of coming to your computer and or starting your day off wondering, what do I post today, you can say, let me grab that caption from last launch and tweak it, or let me pull up the social media calendar from April 2023 or April 2024 and see what I talked about for the month of April and make a selection from there, because it's organized. You don't have to go through your hard drive and literally try to figure out which one was it or what was the topic when. You can have it all organized there. It actually saves you time and brain power every single week when you can just pull out a card, i.e., the digital business filing system, versus having to rely on memory or researching it through your hard drive or other storage mechanisms. Now, the next one out of the six is number five, digital products and offers. Can you believe it? That yes, in this digital business filing system, you can include course slides, lead magnets, templates, PDFs, product outlines, upsells, bonuses, basically anything regarding your business products and offers that you digital, because if you sell purses, you can't actually put the purse up in the digital business filing system. It needs to be digital, just so that all these things can go in there. And it's whether you sell digital planners, workshops, or coaching programs, your products need to have a home. And a jumbled mess of drafts, Canva files, and outdated PDF slows down your launch speed. And when everything is organized, you can launch, update, and or bundle products effortlessly. Your digital products deserve to be treated like the assets that they are. And I can tell you that not having those things in place can really cause major delays. I sell digital products. And so I create a lot of digital products. I have multiple offers. I have multiple shops. I have Etsy, I have Shopify. And so having all these shops and all these products, things can get really confusing really fast. And I'm not even going to tell you how many files say draft and how many more of them say final, right? Because I'm like, okay, this one is messed up. So I need to I make this one's the final one. This is the final. Then I go to the final, print it, get it up on Amazon, for example, and realize that I forgot to put my name on the back sheet, the back cover. Now I got to go edit it and only to put it as final. And so my summer task for me will be to go through all of my files and those items that are duplicates and final finals. Prior to final finals, I need to go ahead and delete all of those. And the reason that I haven't done it yet, even having a filing system, is because it just really is a lot. I have thousands upon thousands of files, and instead of deleting them, I just keep buying more space. But it is 2025. It is the year to thrive, and I'm going to get on it this summer. We are going to stop buying more space and we are going to delete the duplicate files. I do some every when I get bored every now and again, but it's not the impact that I need it to be. So that's something that I'm working on, but I'm also sharing that with you because I want you to to be your best. Be your best. Okay? And now number 6. Now we've talked about 5 of those areas. Number 6 is client and program materials. That means your client onboarding forms, your coaching call notes, your replays, your testimonials, your program outlines, any of those things that are client related. You want to be able to have them stored together, because serving your clients well is how you will create raving fans, referrals, and long-time success. And this card can really help you to deliver a smooth, consistent client experience without having to do the scramble. When a client says, "Can you resend that form?" or "What's the next step?" you already have it ready to go. An organized client experience is very much a high-end experience. Not to say that you have to have high-end pricing, but it's such a high-end experience that people would want to pay you more for the service that you provide. Now, just so that our Trello digital business filing system, it has a number of different categories, and each card stores the documents or links related to that category. It's like having a business command center in one clean, clickable space. But guess what? It's not just that. It also has some mom folders. So, like when you go on vacation, if you need to have a babysitter, what the babysitter notes that you can provide, so that you don't have to write a note every single time. You can just go to the card, print it, and share it with the babysitter, the emergency contact information. So we made this not just about business, but specific to the mom entrepreneur. So there's some mom things in there, some things like schedules, birthday calendar for the friends and family, so that the Christmas list, so you make sure you track who you got the Christmas gifts for already. It's all in there. And let me tell you, just talking about changing your chaos to clarity moment. We really, when I created this system, I was just thinking about myself. And I told you that I'm the mom that had the 37 folders that were labeled my final. I have all these version ones, version 1.0, version 2.0 folders. And one day I almost missed an opportunity because I couldn't find what I was looking for. And I kept saying to myself, "This is ridiculous, Rasheeda. This is ridiculous." So that was my chaos to clarity moment when I realized that I said, I had to say to myself, "This is not a good feeling. This is not happening." And so I just said, "Let's do it." And so we came up with this filing system to help me get organized. And then I just said, "Hey, why as well share it with the rest of the world?" And so if that's something that you would like to know more about, we'll certainly go into that in just a moment. And so with that, I'd like to introduce you to the Mompreneur Digital Business Filing System. And in this filing system, I want you to say hello to your new digital best friend. All right. So, with this, I'm going to go ahead and let you see a little bit of our digital business filing system and how we get to experience the cool, calm, and collective version of ourselves when we actually have some place where we can put our files and call our home base for our as a CEO. We can go straight to this digital business filing system and have everything in one place, like a CEO hub. All right. And let me tell you, it utilizes a free project management tool. I told you what that is. It helps you to streamline your business to work for you and not against you. It enables you to focus on one thing at a time and helps you to accomplish more with less effort. And it's right at your fingertips, right? It's something you can easily grab. And guess what? It's worth more. Your sanity is worth more. But we are giving this digital business filing system pretty much away for $27, right? $27. You'll be able to go to our website and at www.digimompreneur.com. And then we got a lot of words after that, but it's Mompreneur Digital Business Filing System. We'll be able to put it up on the screen for you momentarily. But yeah, you get to see all the things that is included, which are 20 categories to manage your business, track dream client customers, manage new clients effortlessly, and track monthly expenses. But we don't just give you that. We also have the bonus, like I told you, 365 social media prompts that you can use. And also we give you those extra categories for moms specifically. And with all the bonuses and everything included, we figure the total value would be about $197. But again, you're getting it for $27 with our no worry guarantee, right? If the digital business filing system for mompreneurs doesn't show you how to file your business resources, or if it fails to put your business at your fingertips, then no worries. You know what? Just contact us within 14 days and we will refund your money, no questions asked. So, really, this is a risk free opportunity. It's a time saver. It's a CEO hub in one spot for you. It helps you to keep all your information and your products, digital products, all together. We have some Q&As at the bottom of our website where you can get questions answered, and feel free to check us out and go ahead and grab the digital business filing system, because we will be able to help you to organize your business a lot smoother. And hey, we talked about it. We want you to file it like a CEO. Simplify your systems and stay sane. And the way you do that is with the digital filing business system for mompreneurs. We dropped the website for you. Go check it out. We're doing spring cleaning, folks. That's what we're doing this spring. We're doing spring cleaning, and we're starting with our digital files, because as a CEO, that is very important for us to make sure that we are keeping our files in order. Or you will find yourself like me, missing opportunities, using up just precious minutes and hours of my time trying to find stuff that is right in plain sight. But because I titled it incorrectly, or did not use a naming convention for my files, it just became harder to find them. So cut yourself some slack. Check out the digital business filing system and see how it can help you organize your business. If you found this video helpful for you and your business, be sure to go ahead, comment, or share. And you know what? If you're not already following us, follow us on all of our social media at the Digimompreneur. That is on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And guess what? We will be joining the TikTok world momentarily. So you're going to be checking us out there as well. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today for File It Like a CEO, Simplify Your Systems, and Stay Sane. And until next time.